Hey, welcome back to Doing It with Jason. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change this normal anchor from Hobby Lobby made out of cardboard into something spectacular like this. We're going to make it look like it's rust. We're going to make this thing look like it's been under the ocean for years, centuries, decades. We're going to be using this really cool product. The link is down below. It is a patina paint by Dixie Bell. Really awesome company. It's got the activators here, paint here, super easy process, and the results are phenomenal. Link is down below. Let's get started. Okay, so now we're ready to start. This anchor is going to look awesome. So first thing you're going to want to do is use any color of Dixie Bell paint first onto the piece that you're planning on patina or patinaing. So we're going to be using the muscadine wine as our first coat. I'm picking this one as far as I want to get the piece nice and deep dark colored, just in case, you know, the rust color that I'm going to be putting on or the iron I put on, you know, let some of this come through because it's got a really cool rusted look already as far as a color, and that'll help, you know, blend it all together. All right, guys, the muscadine wine is nice and dry. So we are ready to go to step 2. And now that is going to be using the iron paint that Dixie Bell has in their patina line. Now the trick here is you're going to really want to shake it up really good. So don't skimp on shaking, and shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Now be sure to be ready for step 3 because step 3 happens while step 2 is happening. So that will be our patina spray. And you have to apply these while this is wet. Okay, so the reaction will not take place if this paint dries. So that's why you have it ready to go right away. Okay, so now it is all shooken up. And we're gonna open our iron paint here. And we're gonna dip that thing in there. And it is shooken up very, very well. And then we're gonna work it on to the piece. And now you could do multiple layers of this. It's all about what you're looking for and what you're going for. So what I like to do on a smaller piece like this is I'm going to get the paint worked around everywhere, somewhat for the most part, and then I will, you know, rework it all over the place. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So now I have it everywhere blended, you know, just covering. So now I'm going to go back and rework it just to, you know, get the brush strokes looking kind of cool and funky. And then another way you could do it is also dabbing it, which will give you the really cool brush strokes. I actually prefer this way. I think I've said this way a million times. This is almost how I do all of them. And that way it'll be ready to go because like we were saying before, it has to be wet for the patina spray to work. It's magic. And believe me, it is magical because this anchor is going to totally look like it's been under the sea, especially with the texture. Doing this little dabbing thing just really gets that texture going crazy. All right, so now we're ready with the patina spray, which normally looks like this. We put it in one of these lovely jars, and then we're gonna spritz it kind of where we want it. Don't want to overdo it, but the best part is, because if you mess up and put too much, it is all good because then you can come back and add a little more patina paint to cover. If you overdid it anywhere, no big deal. Now I'm gonna use some of the green patina paint just to show you guys what it does. There we go, I haven't used it before. Had to prime that thing. There we go. A little bit here and there. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit and let it kind of do its magic. It's gonna take a couple hours depending on. You could also use a heat gun if you wanna speed it up. I'm going to go no heat gun on this and just let it be natural. And then I'm going to come back and check on it in about an hour. And then I'm going to come back and check on it in an hour and see if I like it. And when I like it and when the process I want it to stop, I'm going to put one of Dixie Bell's clear coats on top. And that's going to stop the reaction from continuing because this stuff will continue to rust, continue to age. So we'll check back in about an hour and we'll see where it's at. But not an hour for you, just an hour for me. For you, it's going to be right now. All right, it's been 1 hour exactly. Check that out. Already starting to rust. Still wet actually too in some spots. That's pretty cool. That right there in the middle. Oh man, look at those rust spots. So awesome. All right, we'll check back in another hour. or right now. All right, guys, it has been 2 hours and like 20 minutes. So 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is what it looks like. It is pretty much dried. And look at the rust. Look at the under the sea. Oh man, this anchor will look really good. I think I'm gonna hang it back, right back there. But this thing is all right. I like the way I mean, the details right there on that. I mean, it's like almost the texture. It's as if this thing was underwater, except it's cardboard, which if it was underwater, it'd be disintegrated by now. But now I'm ready to put the Dixie Bell clear coat on it. And that's what I'm going to do now real quick because I want to stop the reaction. I don't want it to continue because if I just leave it, it will continue to rust and turn more colors. But I like it just how it is. So I'm going to lock it in right now with some clear coat. Now I'm going to be using the Dixie Bell clear coat, the flat. So it looks whitish colored, but don't worry, it won't be white. It might look like it when it's going on there, but it will not be. I didn't want to shine to it really, so that's why I'm using the flat. Just because when's the last time you saw something rusted from under the sea and it was shiny? Usually it's really dull, really flat. So therefore the Dixie Bell flat is the perfect thing to use. So I'm just using the same exact chip brush that I used to apply everything with. And I am coating this sucker up. I'm just gonna use one coat, that is all. I just want the reaction to stop. Honestly, I could just leave it without it, but I really like the colors that it, produced. So we're just gonna apply this thing and we'll be rocking and rolling. Ready to set sail. All right, this bad boy is all dry, ready to rock and roll. As you can see, it is flatter than flat, and that is awesome. It looks very dry, but yet it's locked in. The color's not gonna change. It's not gonna continue to rust. I'm ready to go like fishing. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell, and give yourself a hug because you made it this long. This was a long video. So we'll see you next time.